And now the pitch. Up in the air and deep into right center field. It is by Tori Wright and bouncing up near the fence. That's going to score probably a pair of runs. We'll see. Runner coming around third as the throw goes to second base. And Dublin will take a 2-0 lead. Jada Rogers hit that ball deep with backside power. She drives in a pair. And that's a 2-out hit. Welcome back to field number 4 at Parton Park in the 52nd annual Lyons U Tourney. It is the top of the second inning.
The batter right on deck.
Leading the Lyons girls 2-0. Ziahya Griffin, Tori Wright, and Riley Robinson, the 5, 6, and 7 hitters coming to the plate for head coach Paul Grahm. Most of these girls were fleas last year, first year in mite ball, swing and a miss by Griffin, and she took a big hack because she is a power hitter. Strike one. I mentioned during our first broadcast today, she kind of reminds me at this age of Dia Waller, who hit the ball a long way for the Mites a long time ago. She's now a high school senior. There's a ball hit deep by both left fielders, and it's rolling to the fence, and Griffin is running toward the second base bag as they toss it in. She is not going to stop. She's headed toward third, and there is no throw. That's a triple. She did it with power and speed. So Lyons down 2-0, and Tori Wright will come to the plate and try to drive in the first run of the ball game for Lyons.
Right, the batter Robinson on deck.
She's playing right center field. And she was a right-handed hitter in the first game, but she moves over to the left side. I noticed that Taufmann looked like she was going to hit right-handed, and she went left side. She tries to bunt the ball, but bunts it back foul. The catcher, Rogers, not able to get to it. Defensively for Dublin, Skylar Schrader is playing third. Claire Thompson short. Emma Reiner is the second base girl, and Tabitha Mullis at first base. Aubrey Davis is the pitcher. But of course, we're using the pitching machine. Strike one, and there's a liner, and it is going to bounce in for a base hit, and Ziahya Griffin running the home plate scores on the RBI hit by Tori Wright. That was a well-hit ball. She had a nice level swing and hit a line drive. Brings up Kiana Mack, right fielder.
The batter Williams on deck.
She's moving back in the batter's box. Swinging a blue bat and swings and misses. Where's number 1? 2-2 ball game, bottom of the second. Playing on field number 4, up on the hill with the sunshine. Coach Calloway was happy today. He didn't have to deal with rain. Last year, the tournament got bogged down severely with rain. Swing and a miss. Once again, Riley Robinson is playing third. Aspen Johnson, the shortstop. Ellie Grahm at second. Alli Taufmann is playing first base. Bailey Holland catching. Ziahya Griffin manning the pitcher's position. The ball's hit to her glove. She has it. Throws to first for the out. Runner down to second. I guess it was an option for a double play, but odds were probably against it, so Griffin made the wise decision, just get one out. Last year she played third base for the
Williams, the batter Taylor on deck.
Who finished second of this tourney to Dublin, but a different Dublin team. Ball hit off Griffin's glove, but she picks it up and fires to first. Accurately, good throw, gets the out, runner down to third. She recovered and made the play. So she makes 2 plays in this inning. She's made 3 in the game. And now a runner at third.
Batter Rogers on deck.
And 2 down. Dublin got a 2-out hit from Jada Rogers in the first to take a 2-0 lead. There's Maya Taylor, an extra hitter. She'll swing the stick, and she'll try for the 2-out hit to put Dublin up once again. But first, we have a little delay on the field. Toombs County football team is over in Auburn today for 7-on-7. Coach L.M. Guy told me that they're going to play Hoover, which is out of Birmingham, which is a football powerhouse, because you probably have heard of Hoover. Russ Probst used to be the head coach. He's now at Colquitt County. Ball's hit foul third base side. I hear that Hoover and Colquitt will play this season. But the Bulldogs match up against Hoover in 7-on-7. That's going to be a challenge. Hoover's a big school, 6A in Alabama, state champions, I believe. My alma mater plays in the same area of the world. Bouncing ball over to Robinson. Easy play. Throws it over to Taufmann for out number 3. Stranding a runner at third to keep this a 2-2 ball game after 2 real good innings of play between the Lyons Mite girls and Dublin as we take a break from the Lyons U Tourney on Y101. Mobley crouches at the plate and swings and hits it, bouncing up the middle. That's going to score a run and get by the left center fielder and roll toward the fence. And this girl can run. Mobley's to second base, and she's running to third. Here she comes, and she's going to round and come all the way to the dish. No throw, and she's going to score. She never stopped running. I told you she can fly. She and probably Ashton Brady are the two fastest girls under the age of whatever in Toombs County. Let's match them up in a race. Lyons takes a 4-2 lead.
Johnson on deck.
We'll call that an inside the park home run. Brings up Ellie Grahm, showing the bunt. Pitcher's going to move from the left side to the right side of the pitching machine. And there is a bunt. Nice one by Grahm, picked up by Davis. And she makes a throw but late. Grahm beat it easily. So she is 2 for 2, a couple of singles. Lines up 4-2, top of the third. Here's the pitch, bouncing ball right side of the infielder. Reiner, the second baseman, but by her and still rolling as it gets away from the outfielders. A run scores. And here comes Taufmann to second base. Lyons on top, 5-2. Lyons scoring 3 so far in this frame. Brings up Ziahya Griffin, who powered a ball into left center field last time up with a great swing. Then she showed her speed to turn it into a triple. She likes to shop. That's one of her favorite things to do. She's going to walk down the first base line and talk to Coach Holland. Time call to the infield by one of the assistants for Dublin. He's coming out to settle down the defense.
Griffin, the battle right
on top, 5-2, top of the third. And again, if Lyons wins this game, their next contest would be Monday at 6 on Y101. I guess these girls have big expectations in this tournament. Last year as Fleas, they made it all the way to the championship game and lost to Dublin. Griffin settling in. Swings at the first pitch and hits it by Reiner's glove and into right center field. And coming around third base to the plate is Taufmann. She's going to score. 6-2. Griffin with the RBI hit. Tori Wright had an RBI single to bring in Griffin in the second inning. Most certainly she'll take a pitch.
Right, Nevada Robinson
and let Griffin run down to second and get into scoring position. 2 outs in the inning. Lyons has scored 4 times. Wright's going to swing the stick from the left side. And she bunts it. And nicely. Aubrey Davis picks it up, fires to first, and late. She beat it out. Infield hit. Runners on first and second, brings up Riley Robinson. She hit the ball to the glove of Skylar Schrader, who made 2 catches in the second inning. Runners on first and
Robinson,
second.
the batter Hyers on deck.
Coach Holland flashing some signals. Will they do a double steal right here? We'll see. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. The runners are going. No throw. Runners on second and third. How about the Atlanta Braves, who I think played one of their best games last night, beating Arizona 5-2. They're going to be playing tonight at 10:10, I believe it is. Santana on the mound. Ball is hit up high into the air, center of the diamond, and it was dropped by Reiner. So Ziahya Griffin's going to run to home plate and score. And Lyons will score another run, perhaps. Throw to the plate, and reaching in with her right hand to touch home plate is Tori Wright. Is she okay? She may have hurt her right ankle as she came in. There was a collision with Jaden Rogers. Unintentionally, but she may have hurt that right ankle as she came in. We had an injury in game 1. That was Ellie Grahm when she collided with Aspen Johnson making a catch. She hurt her shin but stayed in the ball game. Now Tori Wright gets up and she's able to walk. But as the ball got away, now she's running. Suddenly she's running to the dugout. So she is okay, and that brings up Jenna Hyers. Lyons on top 8-2. The girls have scored 6 here in the top of the third inning. And a lot of action with 2 down. 4 hits with 2 down. Strike to Hyers. She steps to the plate with nobody on base. No, there is a runner at third. I could not see her behind Patrick Kraft, who's the home plate umpire. It's hard to get a good vantage point on this field. It's kind of tight. So I'm over here near the press box to the right. Can't see the whole field. Here's the pitch. Ball hit on the ground. Schrader tried to play it on the third base bag, but not able to get to it, and a run's going to score. And moving down to second base is Hyers. No throw. Lyons leading 9-2. Brings up Emma Salter. Salter popped up to the third base girl, Schrader. So a runner at second base. Still 2 down.
Salter's the batter. Holland
Tons of action for Lyons with 2 down. Here's a pitch. Bouncing ball by the pitcher, by the shortstop into left center field. We'll put runners on first and third for a moment, but around third comes Hyers to the dish, and she scores. And Lyons has put up 7 runs in the inning, and they now have 9 on the scoreboard to lead 9-2. Put an outlet out there. As the ball popped up right side of the infield. Tough play. Taufmann shovels it over to Grahm. She dives, not able to make the catch. A run scores. Now here comes another one to the dish. As the throw goes to the plate to Holland, and she has the ball. There'll be runners on the corners. 2 runs score.
We need all you got.
10-4, Lyons leading. Brings up Jada Rogers. She hit a big 2-out double that scored 2 runs in the first inning to put Dublin up 2-0. She's a right-handed hitter. She went backside, and she does again. Hits it up high into the air. The ball almost caught by a diving Tori Wright. A run scores. Throw to second, and Lyons will almost get it out. Had the ball been caught by Grahm, she had the out. And Wright almost made a great play out there. But this Rogers girl can really hit to the backside. Brings up Dakota Meeks. So it's 10-5, Lyons leading. Meeks up about 1.5 inches on the bat, swings and hits it over to the shortstop Johnson, tosses it to Grahm for the out, runner down to third, runner at first, of course, safe. Head coach. My alma mater can't beat them in football, but can handle them in basketball because they're back-to-back state champions. Big school basketball. There's a base hit into right center field by Salem, and she is 2 for 2. Here is the pitch. Swings and hits it on the ground to the shortstop Thompson. She's going to throw to first, but late. It's going to be hard to gun her down. And a run scores, and she's running to second base. She is the speediest of the Lyons mites. So she's going to reach on the infield hit, give her an RBI. And Lyons leads 11-8 for Ellie Grahm, who has 2 singles today in the first and third.
Grahm, the batter. Johnson on deck.
And let's watch Mobley. Will she go on the pitch? The pitch is hit up in the air to Schrader, and it's a fair ball right behind her. Mobley runs to third, and she is going to come to the plate, and there is going to be a throw, but it's late, and moving down to second base is Grahm, and now the throw gets away, so she's running to third. And here's a throw that way, and you better catch it or she'll score, and Schrader does. So Lyons scores again. Somebody's yelling that was a foul ball. I had a good viewpoint at that one, and it looked fair over here. Brings up Aspen Johnson. So Lyons is getting busy again. The girls did not score in the first inning, scored 2 in the second.
Johnson, the batter. Taufmann
8 in the third, 2 so far here in the fourth. The ball popped up into the air. It's going to bounce, and it's going to be a base hit right in front of the pitcher. That was hit sky high by Aspen Johnson. Give her a single. So runners on first and third for Alli Taufmann.
Taufmann, the batter. Griffin on deck.
She's 1 for 2. She singled her last time up. As a left-handed hitter, she looks down at assistant coach Shane Holland. He flashes the signals to the girls. And the runner's going to move down to second. Aspen Johnson standing in scoring position. Lyons leading 12-8, top of the fourth inning. Taufmann stepping in, slightly open in her stance. As she swings and hits the ball, it's caught by the right center fielder, Jada Rogers. She caught it with her arm. They're going to double up the runner off second base. That is a double play. And that is out number 3. Jada Rogers caught that ball more with her arm, I believe, than her glove, but still it's a catch and a good one. and a double play, but Lyons is able to score 2 runs prior to that to turn a 2-run game into a 4-run Lions lead at 12-8 as we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning on Y101.
Taylor on
Dublin. There's a bouncing ball to Griffin. The pitcher snags it and throws it over to Taufmann. 1 down. Let's see if the girls can get back in gear on defense, because that was the whole key to their shutout today, just making really good plays in the infield.
Taylor, the batter, Rogers on deck.
And only 2 errors in 6 innings. Taylor grounded out to the third base girl. Riley Robinson, first time up, hits it up into the air to Riley, and she squeezes it with her glove. 2 down. So 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Rogers, the batter, Reiner on deck.
Rogers hits 11th in the lineup. She comes to the plate. Her name's Jaden. She's a catcher, right-handed hitter. And the pitch is hit into the ground, rolling third base side, and it's foul over toward Robinson. All the girls on the infield except for the first base girl wear these little masks, which I don't blame them. I used to play ice hockey, and after I got hit in the face with a puck, I got myself a mask. Here's the pitch, hit into the ground. Griffin has it, throws it over to first, and Taufmann almost caught it. I don't think it bounced, but the throw was low. Instead, the ball hit the front end of the glove, and it fell to the turf, so the runner's safe. So no 3 up and 3 down. Lions started off the first game today with a 3 up and 3 down. Top of the order, Emma Reiner. 0 for 2. Here's a pitch, hit up into the air. Riley Robinson charging. Griffin comes over, cuts in front of her, and makes a catch. She covered a lot of ground quickly. She's got some jets, quick reflexes. So that's a 3rd out, stranding a runner at first. And we go to the 5th inning. Lions leading Dublin 12-8 on Y101. Ball's hit up into the air into center field, and it drops in for a base hit. Now it gets by the left center fielder. And here goes Z running to second base. The ball's over there, and she's going to turn and run toward third. There's not going to be a throw. They're just going to send the ball to the circle to slow her down. I guess we'll give her another triple. She's 3 for 3. Z likes to shop. Z likes to hit. Z likes to run.
Right, the batter, Robinson on deck.
And she likes to play softball. So still 2 strikes on her. Runners on second and third. She's trying to drive them in. Here's a pitch, swings and hits it to the shortstop Thompson. She guns it over to the first base for the out, and a run scores. Runner coming to third, no throw. Lions has 15 and leads by 7, 15-8. Holland picks up an RBI. The 4 outfielders. There's a liner fair in the left field, very close to the line. It's still rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling into a hole near the fence. Here comes Thompson to third base, and the throw is offline. She's safe with a triple. Ball disappeared like it was a putt. By the way, that Crane is leading in Memphis. Tabitha Mullis, 1 for 2 at the dish. Swings and hits it to Griffin. She snags it and will throw to first. Out there, and a run's going to score. RBI for Mullis. 1 down. Lions leading 15-9. Skylar Schrader singled in 2 runs. In her last at bat, she's 1 for 2. Right-handed hitter. Wearing Skylar on the back of her helmet. Swings and misses at a pitch at about the letters. That one may have been a little high. I guess as a hitter, you just expect the pitch to be in a certain area. That one's a little lower, but she swings and misses, strike 2.
Come on, Skyler, you got it.
Lions 15, Dublin 9, winners bracket game. Lions won earlier today, 14-0 over Claxton, Evans County. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down for Jada Rogers. This is the girl that can swing the stick really well from the right side of the plate and hit the ball to right center field. So Tori Wright is thinking about that right now. She is the right center fielder. She almost tried to dive and catch earlier. Ball's hit this time to center field, and it's caught by KaKa Mobley coming in. That is out number 3. Nice catch. So she swung a little bit late, I guess, compared to the other 2 swings, and flies out to the center fielder. But Dublin able to score a run. Claire Thompson with a triple and Mullis with the RBI grounder. 15-9, Lions leading, going to the final inning, the 6th on Y101. Welcome back on Y101, bottom half of the 6th. Lions leading Dublin 15-9. Meeks hits the first pitch, right side into the net, foul ball. She's 0 for 2. Now playing the catcher's position. Aubrey Davis will hit next. She has 2 hits today, then Kiana Mack. So the deal is if Lions can get out of here, get 3 outs without giving up 6 runs, the game's over. 6 would tie. Bouncing ball right side of the infield. Taufmann scoops it up, runs to the bag, 1 down. Brings up Davis, singles in the 2nd and the 3rd. She's a leadoff girl in the 2nd. Dublin scored 6 runs in the 3rd, 2 in the 1st.
Davis, the batter, mock on deck.
And 1 in the last inning. Swings and fouls it off, rolling back this way and spinning a little. Strike 1. The Toombs County Bulldogs, I think, are playing Glen Academy right now at Jackie Jones. When I get out of here, I'll go over there and see how the Bulldogs are doing. They won today, their first summer league game. Robinson goes to the backhand on a ball hit to her at 3rd and throws to first base late. Now the throw gets away, so Davis runs down to 2nd base. Here's the throw. Grahm puts on the tag. Out. 2 down. Good throw by Taufmann, the first baseman, over to Grahm, who made a good catch on a low throw near the bag. Kiana Mack up at the plate with 2 down. Rolls it over to Griffin. She snags it, throws to Taufmann, who catches it, and that's a ball game. That is a 3 up and 3 down, sort of, to end it. Lions wins 15-9, and the girls have taken care of business on day 1 of the Lions U tournament. They are in the winner's bracket. Their next game will be on Monday at 6 against the winner of Jeff Davis and Soperton. You win that. You play on Tuesday at 6. You win that. You're in the championship round. It's simple if you stay in the winner's bracket. It's tougher if you get down in the loser's bracket. 15-9, Lions winning. We'll take a break and wrap it up on Y101.